Hey, it's Teapot, and I am back in Leaves. We left off meeting this mystery girl, whom is apparently our doppelganger, but I'm assuming she might be Tomohiro's sister, since they were both abandoned, or he was abandoned. She might as well have been as well, or she might have been as well. Anyways, perhaps I answered cautiously, "You had better tell me." The girl laughed. "Oh, why so serious? No need for all this formality, I tell you." I cut her off. "Look, I have no memory of meeting you, so who the hell are you anyway?" Yes, I haven't told you, have I?" The girl went on without missing a beat. My apologies, my apologies." She didn't sound apologetic at all. In fact, she didn't sound like she'd heard a word I'd said. Hikari Higuchi's the name. I'm the same age as both of you, but I don't go to high school. Then what do I do, you ask? Good question. Why don't you ask Miss Ichimura? She knows we're colleagues. What is with the Hikari Higuchi? Tuka echoed, her face pale as a sheet. Oh, Hikari said archly. Did I not tell you my name when we last met, Miss Ichimura? Sorry, I thought I had... Though I gotta hand it to you. You were doing such things that maybe we were doing such things that maybe we forgot. Hikari proceeded to neatly insinuate herself between us before either of us could say a word or raise a finger to stop her. Doing such things, huh? What the hell do you think you're talking about? I said with disgust. She whipped her head around with an amused grin. So do tell me, are you Miss Ichimura's boyfriend? What's it to you? I snapped. It doesn't matter either way. Oh, it matters all right, Hikari replied sweetly. Right, Miss Ichimura? Well, yeah, but... Tuka stammered. Tuka had been backing away this entire time. Now she was up against the wall, a little separated from us, and had her eyes fixed on the pavement. She didn't look too happy. Hikari smirked. See, Miss Ichimura and I slept together, didn't she tell you? So yes, you must tell me sometime. What does that mean to you as her boyfriend? Damn it, how come whenever I have a bad feeling about something, it just never stops at that? You slept, I managed with some difficulty. With Tuka? Oh, right on. She was so cute, I couldn't help myself. You know what I'm talking about, right? Look at her. Cute as a button. Girl, boy, doesn't matter. Hikari chattered on happily. Doesn't matter, I echoed numbly. Tuka seemed to have lost her facility for speech altogether. On the other hand, because I swing both ways. Bisexual. You understand this word? Look, I don't care how you swing. State your business with us, I snarled. Hikari smiled like an angel. Why, a fallen one at that. Business. Oh, sorry about that. Such a word. Such a big word. No, nothing in particular. Just hoping we could be friends, you know? What the hell are you talking about? I hissed. You're so interesting, Hikari declared. You don't seem one bit surprised that your girl's been cheating on you with another girl. And so? I retorted icily. What did she want to say to me? What did she want me to say to her? I absolutely had a bad feeling about this. Hikari beamed at me. So you do know a thing or two. Impressive. Most impressive. I don't like the little accents, or like the enunciations. And so, go ahead. What is it that you want to say? I retorted. Thought you'd never ask, Hikari replied with a nod. Men usually get so mad when they get told their women are having sex with someone else. So why are you so calm? Are you really so Accepting? Is that how you really feel? She brought her face to within inches of mine, peering into my eyes as if she were trying to peer into my soul. I was reminded of Matsuri for a moment. But only for a moment. Because if Matsuri could drill into people with their eyes, then this girl could simply vaporize with people in mess. No, it's not, I finally muttered. And Tuka just continued to stare down at the pavement. Oh, how fun, Hikari explained. That must be tacit consent. Why, you, I growled. It was exactly like she knew where my weak spots were and was attacking them for massive damage. The first time I'd ever met her at the bus stop, she'd seen right through me as well. Just who the hell was she, and why was she torturing me like this? Calm down, Hikari giggled. Kinda feels like a police interrogation, huh? Fun for everyone. You're irritating as hell, do you realize that? I retorted sourly. Oh, sorry, trust me. Didn't mean to pull your chain, but still, if you don't want your girl to whore herself out, why have you never told her to stop? Tuka cut in softly. Let's just stop talking about this. She looked like she was about to cry. Hikari fixed us both with a stare. Oh, just look at the two of you. So I'm the bad guy here, huh? Well, okay, but you guys had probably better work out this issue sooner rather than later. You know, for the sake of your relationship. And speaking of, did you guys go see the musical today? Tuka just shook her head. So this was who'd given the tickets to her then. Fuck off, I cut in angrily. And who the hell do you think you are? Do you have any common sense at all? Or do you always go around bothering people you've just gotten to know? Hikari rubbed her chin with one hand, smiled darkly, and then opened her mouth to speak. Just gotten to know, you say? Heh, believe that if you want. But let me show you something cool. You may be right, so here. You can just get to know this as well. Tommy boy. What? I managed before my jaw dropped. If I had a bad feeling about this before, by now that sentiment was overwhelming. I wanted to run from here as fast as my legs could take me. I wanted to clamp my hands over my ears so I wouldn't have to hear what would come next. Ha! Hikari continued her onslaught. Just look at poor Miss Ichimura. She already knows, even if you don't. Definitely your girl, then. You want to run and hide? I can see, but you've got nowhere to go. Wait a second. What did she call me? Tommy boy? Just what the hell are you talking about? I yelled at her at the top of my lungs. I wanted to drown out all other voices of this conversation. But then Hikari spoke again, and I heard every word. Oh, poor Tommy boy. Didn't anyone tell you anything? We're twins, you and I. Her voice sliced right through me. I couldn't understand a word. Her assertion just bounced around in my frozen mind. I was right. Nice. I don't like my twin. I couldn't say anything. I couldn't breathe. I felt like someone had hit me hard on the solar plexus. And Hikari went on. Hikari Higuchi? Tomohiro Higuchi? Same last name. Makes a lot of sense, right? No problem, right? I thought so. I heard Tuka whisper in my place, because I was still too stunned. But we don't resemble each other at all, I protested, finally recovering my voice. We're fraternal twins, that's why, Hikari riposted, beaming all the way. Besides, it's not like there's zero resemblance. As Miss Ichimura here pointed out when we were doing our thing, our eyes are the same. I could hear myself making an incoherent sound. It seemed to be coming from far away. I felt a way a rising wave of nausea. It was unstoppable, like someone had just hit me hard in the stomach. Well, no, more like someone put a vice around my stomach and was now tightening it hard. "Oh, Tommy boy, you are so silly," Hikari went on, looking like she was about to collapse with laughter. "You'd already figured out all of this, right? At the bus station, right? And then you blocked it all out. I wonder how you really feel now, hmm?" And that smile was plastered on her face. The most disgusting thing I'd ever seen in my life. Just looking at it made me want to throw up. I could feel my gastric juices roiling. Which was why I said, "And so what?" "What?" she said in a low voice. Good, so I somehow managed to wipe the smile clear off her face. "So what? After all this time," I sneered. "You think you have the right? I don't know you at all. You think we have any relation at all? Because we don't." "Humph," she responded, her expression carefully neutral now. I didn't care, I just kept going on with my tirade. "Go on now, tell me, are you going to tell me that we're family? Get off it. Are we family just because the same blood runs in our veins? Are we family just because we come out of the same belly? Oh, come on. We spent 0 time together, and shared nothing in our hearts together to make us family of any sort. We're total strangers, you and I. No, even that's a wishful thought. We're so much farther apart than even total strangers could be, whether the same blood runs in our veins or not. I will never accept you as any relative of mine." I told her what I knew to be true. I had to do it, otherwise I could not bear it. And as I said those words, all I felt was the fundamental rightness of them. That, and no more. Now it was Hikari's turn to make some incoherent noise. No trace of that evil smirk on her face anymore. Now, I didn't particularly care that much about something as stupid as whether or not I won this argument. But I also knew that for me to remain myself, I had to win. And so I said what I must. "What, did you come before me after all this time because you wanted me to accept you as my sister? Is that it? And supposing that just for a moment you were my sister, you're too old for this sentimental idiocy, as am I. I am me, I don't have a family, nor do I need one, and I do not know anyone named Hikari Higuchi." "I didn't have any intention," I heard her whisper. "I see, and what of it?" I practically yelled back. "Maybe that was your intention, maybe it wasn't, and who cares about any of that shit? Do you really think your intentions would matter to a total stranger like me? Do you really think the world revolves around you?" She had no answer for me. Nor was she trying to look me in the eye anymore. This was amusing. "Okay, I think you've gone too far, or you're not exactly too far, but you're getting very, very close to going too far. Just walk away, right now," I concluded. "I won't bother wasting my breath or my time telling you to never appear before me again. After all, random things happen randomly. But on such an occasion I will not notice you, nor will I acknowledge your existence. You are just another part of the city, like an abandoned building or a thronging crowd. A waste of time and a waste of space." "Tomohiro," I heard Tuka whispering beside me. When I heard her pitiful voice, some of the anger that had been boiling up inside me finally subsided. I could feel Tuka gently tugging at my shirt like a scared little child trying to get her father's attention. I stared Hikari right in the eye. "See you around, Miss Hikari Higuchi." I took Tuka's hand and we started walking away. "Are you okay with this, Tomohiro?" Tuka asked quietly. "You heard everything I said, right?" I responded. "Then you shouldn't have to ask." I could feel her nodding. "Yeah. That's right. A sister named Hikari wasn't in the cards, so long as I remained myself. And that's why I kept walking, leaving Hikari far behind. I was me, and I wasn't going to allow anyone to change that, not at this late hour. Maybe everything Hikari had said was true. Maybe if you did a DNA test on us, it would show that. Sure enough, we were related by blood. I didn't doubt that, as a matter of fact. Recently at school we'd been studying poetry and literature class. Not that I've cared, I was hardly ever there. But one day I dropped a textbook in my apartment and it opened up to a certain page. As I stopped to pick it up and put it away, I couldn't help but read the poem that was on it. A man said to the universe, "Sir, I exist." "However," replied the universe, "that does not create in me a sense of obligation. That does not create in me a sense of obligation." Miss Ichimura," came the voice behind us. "She never gave up, did she? At least that's what I thought before she spoke again." "You're out of your meds by now, aren't you? Be careful, please don't push it. When you need them, I'll be right here." I stopped in my tracks. Are you kidding me? I really hadn't wanted to hear this, but now I heard it nonetheless. Tuka just stammered. "Meds," I echoed darkly. "There's no one else in the city who has a stock of China Whites other than me," Hikari continued cheerfully. "So remember that, China White?" I whirled furiously, but Hikari had already disappeared into an alleyway. "Why you?" I yelled with rage. But Tuka just clung to my arm tightly with a Tomohiro. And then she said it again, this time looking up at me, begging me to stop. "You idiot," I sighed. I shook off her arm. It sounded like you just snapped her arm. Jeez. I'd heard Tuka cry out. I didn't care. And then I ran after Hikari. Epic music. But I'm gonna end it here, guys. Sorry. But, yeah, it's getting intense. I had completely forgotten about the China White stuff. I remember that was in the first or second part that I recorded. So yeah, it's all coming full circle. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.